Moving abroad won't save you. Well, at least it didn't save me at first. I haven't introduced myself, but hello everyone. My name is Rada and I'm originally from Kazakhstan. And when I left Kazakhstan to study in Czech Republic and now I'm based in Prague, I really thought I was starting a completely new life. So back home, I felt like I belonged to a place where everybody knew who you should be, or they had an idea of how your life's supposed to look like. And it included my parents, my friends, the environment, the standards, the expectations that put on every single teenager. And that's a whole separate different story. And if you want me to, I can record video on that. So when I moved, I thought new country meant a new version of me, new city, new people, new friends, new language, new freedom. And I really, really thought I could finally start from a clean page. And honestly, for a couple of days to a couple of months, it really felt like this, but then the newness wore off. So I was all alone in the way that I've never experienced before. And I literally had no usual support, no parental control, no system, no one's really checking up on you, no like emotional support. And I had to bring all of my emotional baggage, and suddenly I had to deal with the real adult things, including documents, visa appointments, another language, another system, and this feeling that in this country nobody really cares about if you're struggling or not. So I feel like that's when my mental state actually got worse. And later, when I started talking to psychologists, she kind of asked me of how did I expect to start a new life from a clean page if I brought all of my mental baggage from Kazakhstan, because like I was kind of realizing that I didn't just transfer my body from one country to another, but I actually moved also my anxiety, my patterns, my fears, my old ways of surviving, and here it got much worse and I had to face them here. So I would say no, moving abroad didn't magically fix me, but instead of that, it kind of gave me the space where I can finally meet myself without all of this noise, without all of this parental control or expectations that everybody puts on you. And even though in the beginning it was one of the hardest periods of my life, now I can say that it was still one of the best decisions that I've ever made so far. So, because I went through different version of myself here, and now whenever I look back and trying to remember about my life, I can honestly say that this experience was totally worth it. And yeah, and just remember, guys, if you're struggling right now with anything or moving abroad, especially, just know, guys, everything has its own time and everything has its own limits. So you're not gonna feel like this forever, and that's basically the best thing that you can learn by yourself. So lots of love, and please share if you have anything, any story related to moving abroad, or which struggle you faced, or whatever you find interesting. Lots of love.